Hi everyone, and welcome back to Gin and Gist. This topic is very dear to my heart because I've seen it online so many times and I'm always baffled by it. Since when did it become okay to start insulting our parents online? I just need somebody to explain to me, was it like a broadcast that was sent out for everyone to be like, hey, it's time to start insulting our parents online? I am not supporting deadbeats, abusers, absent, the whole nine. That's not what we're here. That's not what this video is about. This video is about people who feel like their parents didn't love them the conventional way, right? So they see the new age parents, they see TikTok parents, and they're thinking, my parents should have done that. And then you come online and you bash them, make remarks that demean who they are or demean what they've done for you over the years. Of course you want to do better. You know better now. You're exposed. But this does not negate what they did. It doesn't negate the fact that they took care of you in their own language, how they knew best. Your grandparents taught them all of these things that they know. Same way they taught us, but we're more exposed to social media. You migrated, you're in a different country. You're exposed. Instead of giving them grace and teaching them, educating them, you come online and you bash them. Teach them, educate them. And good for you. Now you know better. You move on with that knowledge and you do better for yourself and your generation. Why is it now okay and normal to, okay, now I know better, I'm never going to do this, my mother, why is that necessary? And you do this for strangers online to bash and insult your parents. Oh my God. Whatever happened to honor your father and your mother? Did we forget that? Okay, let's say you don't even like religion, Christianity. Okay, whatever happened to respect? Okay, you don't like respect, you are not a respect. Okay, whatever happened to do to others what you want others to do to you? Because from what I see, the way social media is going right now, it's only going to get worse. So if you're doing this to your parents, what do you think your kids are going to do to you if you make one small mistake? Yes. So because of that thing that happened, you decide to bring your dad or your mom online for strangers who don't give a damn. They don't give a flying fuck about you and your family name. They're bored at home, they're scrolling on Twitter, they're scrolling on TikTok. They just want to talk. They just want to vent their anger on someone. More than half the time, these parents are even at home. They don't even know what's going on online. I've seen videos of kids secretly recording their parents and asking them these sensitive questions, knowing fully well their parents' ideologies and their parents' perspective on these things. They record it and they post it online. And strangers and people are bashing your parents, calling them names. For what? Now that one, they bust my brain because I don't understand what your profit is. If you were getting paid $1 million for every time you posted your parents, okay, I want to understand, but it's almost the same thing as like, will you, those things where people say, will you slap your mother for $20 million? Some people will. I'm joking. I'm sorry, mama. But you're doing it for free. You're doing it for likes and views and shares. Have we gone crazy? We've lost it. We have lost it. There's nothing you could tell me because we have gone crazy. Everybody, we're mad. And I'm saying we because I don't want it to be like I'm just so judgy and I'm pointing to you and I'm pointing to you. What are we doing? What are we doing? If you need to vent about your parents, you go see a therapist. You go see somebody. Talk to a friend. Talk to a counselor. Talk to somebody. Not social media. Not... some of you don't even bash them. Some of you don't even say anything, but you just post it. But what are you posting? What was your intention of posting it? Because you know it's going to get a reaction. You know people are going to say something. People are going to have their opinions about it. The moment you put something on social media, everybody will have an opinion about it. Half the time, some of you come to your senses and then you start bashing people back. They'll insult my man. They'll insult the back. They will insult them because you have opened the gates. Honor your father and your mother so that your days may be long on earth. Now, some of you may say, oh, African parents now. African parents. That's not why we're here. Trust me, I got you. We're going to definitely have a conversation about African parents. But that's not what this video is for today. Let's not digress. That's not what this video is about today. Diasporan kids do this more. And I'm thinking to myself, how did you come here? How did you get this exposure? And if you did not come here with your parents' help, that's good for you. This video is not for you. Scroll past it. But if you did, you need to sit down and think of your actions towards your parents. You really need to. Teach your parents. If they can't communicate properly, communicate with them. Change how things are. Change your dynamics. I've seen a lot of people that grew up not having conversations with their parents, now having conversations with their parents. Also, make sure you rebel on time, by the way. That's a different conversation for another day. Teach them how to talk. The older I get, the more I realize that our parents hold in a lot. They hold in a lot of hurt, a lot of struggles that we would ever know. Some of them take it to their grave. There was no mental health back in the day. There was, but they didn't give a damn. Like, if I'm suffering with myself. I'm suffering by myself. I will get through it myself. I will hustle it out and come out on the other side. And they did that shit. How they did it, I don't know. Because any small thing like this, I'm out. This is why I say extend grace to your parents. Talk to them. Oh my God, every time for the past 2-3 years I've been going back to Nigeria, I always find a way to ask my mom. I think she's tired of me now. Even my dad. So many things I found out and I was just like, wow. You know, another interesting fact was growing up with my mom, I just thought she was this strict. I thought my mom didn't have emotions. And as I'm sure a lot of people did growing up. I thought my mom had no emotions. I thought she was the strongest person. I thought she was the strictest human being on earth. Now she's my best friend. I can't do without her. Now I've seen that, oh my God, my mother is a softie. My mom is so soft. She's so delicate. She's so sweet. I'm just like, who are you? Are you the one who raised me? Don't get me wrong. My mom and I were best friends when I was a kid. Although we fought in my teenage years a lot, which we'll talk about that because I don't know why teenagers are so annoying. I realized that these people have emotions too. Most of you don't even know if your parents are emotional. You know, acts of service, affirmations, physical touch, time spending. Do you know these things about your parents? Go know your parents. Go get to know them. Don't just think about what could have been. Do it now. Stop dwelling on their weaknesses. Stop dwelling on what they didn't do. Dwell on the strengths. What did they actually do? Your parents didn't say I love you, but were there other things they did? Good education, better life, money, time. There's so many different ways they show their love for you. And instead of dwelling on that, you just want to dwell on what they did not do. How is that fair? I don't support it. I hate seeing it. And I just wish we could do better as kids. Please focus on how far your parents came for you. Honor them. Respect them. Doesn't mean you should not give them a piece of your mind from time to time, but you get what I'm saying. Let them rest. Take care of them. However little you can, take care of them. I see videos of people taking care of their parents and I'm just like, oh my goodness. Half the time the parents can't take care of themselves, but just that feeling. I know some of you are going to sit here and say, oh, it's their responsibility. They brought me to this world and blah, blah, blah. You're 30. You're 30. Next, they brought you to this world. Okay. That's all I'm going to say. It's such an entitled mentality. It's such a selfish mentality. No. Change your way of thinking. Like I said earlier, forgive them. Focus on what they've done, not what they did not do. And stop posting your parents online for strangers to ridicule. I really hope we do better because I think now we're adults and we're getting to that point of becoming people's parents. Ugh. Even if not that, the world would be a better place if we did not insult our parents online. And that's all for today, my loves. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and share this video, especially if you've seen somebody insulting their parents. Just use style and send them this video. But until next time, keep gisting and don't insult your parents.